Hello, good people, and welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts with Tracy. What are we sewing today? A DIY dog crate cushion. I have this little dog. I forget the name of the dog, what type it is, but the cushion is only going to be 15 inches by 10 inches for the crate. So I cut this pattern out, not pattern, I just cut a rectangle out, 16 by 11, so that I would have a seam allowance, two pieces. And now I'm going to sew around this and stuff it with some polyfill. I'll be doing a few other little things to embellish this dog crate cushion, but this was a real simple DIY cushion. Now once I made it all the way around, I left an opening of about 3 inches so that I can turn the material inside out. I'm clipping the corners so that the material won't bulk up. Now I'll take my pinking shears and just trim the edges all the way around. I'll reach in and grab each corner to pull through this opening so that I can turn this right side out. I am pushing these corners out as best I can with my hand, but I'll take a doil and reach up into each corner and push it out a little better than what I could with my hand to create the points at each corner. I have some polyfill, and I'll begin to insert it inside of the cushion when I can find the opening. And what you should do is get a handful of polyfill and pull it apart. Pull it apart in pieces so that it is not bulky and bumpy inside your cushion. Now I'm just going to stitch the opening close and continue around the entire cushion with a seam very close to the edge. The cushion is thick now, so you kind of have to push the insides to the side so that you can stitch along the edge. It's kind of difficult, but it can be done. I'll cut all the stray strings and then fluff it out a little bit, pushing the cushion into the corners and getting ready for the next step. I have cut strips of a different material, a cotton material, and I'll be making a bias, I believe that's what you call it, so that I can trim all around the edge of the cushion, giving it just a little extra decor. So I'm sewing the pieces together, the strips together, and I didn't measure anything. I have about 4 strips. It's probably too much, and they're about 2.5 inches wide. I'm just going to sew them together, and then I will be using my Cricut mini press to iron the strip in half. Then I'll fold each of those halves over and iron them out flat to where I have created a strip to sew along the edge of the cushion. Did you know you could use your Cricut mini press to iron? So that's what I'm doing. Ironing out this strip, and then I'm opening up each seam and ironing them flat before I fold this in half to iron again. This is a little time consuming, but the end results are well worth the time. Now this is the part where I fold each half over on itself and iron it flat, creating the strip. Continue until you have reached the end. I have opened the strip and placed it around the edges of the cushion using pins to secure it. The corners I just fold in and place a couple pins to hold them. Continue pinning, and then what I discovered is that I was kind of 2 inches short of the size that I needed. So I created a pillow and added it to the top of the cushion to give it the extra 2 inches. How I came up short, I have no idea. I could have swore I measured 16 by 10. Now I'll just stitch towards the inner edge of this strip to secure it to the pillow, to the cushion. I'll continue all the way around. The corners are rather thick, so take your time and backstitch if you need to. I'll just be clipping away all of these extra strings. Adding a couple extra stitches on each side of the strip just to secure it down and give it a finished look. I am done. This dog crate pillow is complete. I'll just use my lint brush to get the extra fibers and strings off, and voila, there you have it. A soft new pillow for her to lie on and get some good rest. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. Have a blessed day. Peace.